What is a deck? Nothing but a miserable pile of staples! Have at ye! Imagine a format where you have no staples, because you can craft no cards, open no bundles, buy no structure decks. Imagine a challenge run where all you have is 80 random Yu-Gi-Oh cards and your own will to survive. Could you win even a single duel on the Master Duel ladder? If you can, you'll be rewarded with one additional pack to add to your collection, plus whatever legacy packs you pick up along the way. Use them wisely, because in a Masochist run, that's all you'll be getting, and every card counts. I'm Hardleg Joe, if you didn't know, and it's time for me to fulfill my destiny. Like Simo before me, I will take up Yu-Gi-Oh's most difficult challenge and try my best to reach the top of the Master Duel ladder under the most insane conditions possible. Grab a snack and lean back, cause it's gonna be a long and bumpy ride. Last time on Master Duel Masochist. I guess they get 4 in the back row anyway, but at least my dragon's big. Special summon as many advanced crystal beasts as possible. And then the advanced crystal beast, if advanced dark is not on the field, it goes to the graveyard. So you really don't want to summon that one. Alright. I missed it. Are we going first? No, the standby phase is red. Well, we can book a moon and then activate generator boss stage, maybe. They booked themselves, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, we just activate this. Yeah, I ain't attacking into that, not with this. I could save this for something better. Okay, so we get our Utgard. We get many tokens. I just noticed we're fighting against Wendy. I love your Baconators. Fries are okay. You could do better. One day we'll get a good generator. We have tons of good generators. Oh. I've never been hit with such whiplash. I was like, oh, this is a good deck. Never mind. Known to many as the Burning Executioner, this monster is capable of burning enemies. You don't say. What Red Eyes card are you adding from your deck to your hand? Wait, it's a Red Eyes card. Okay. I should not have allowed them to do that. They could have gotten Red Eyes Fusion. Red Eyes Primite? Why would you play this? Noble Arms. Is this a bot? What the fuck are you doing? I think this is a bot, but why would a bot be playing, unless I guess they could get it out of the master pack? I just noticed they're on like a 60 card, 10 card extra deck battle phase. Sure. Might as well. After 10,000 years, go Samurai Destroyer. Destroy Wendy. In the same way that I destroy Wendy's every alternating Wednesday when I go to get a delicious Baconator. Not sponsored, but I'd accept a sponsorship from Wendy's. Ew. This is either like a real little kid or a bot. I haven't the slightest idea. Flash of Heraldry. Some of these are new cards, some of them aren't. Is alternative in the pack? Maybe they bought a structure, it kind of looks like. Guardian Angel Joan. Weird. Very weird indeed. Alright. High stakes battle. We have 7 wins racked up. If you remember, we're waiting until 10, and then we can open 10 packs at once. I'd asked people before, whether or not they think this is a good idea. Even just experiencing it, I don't feel like it's a good idea. The pacing is all off, It's nice to get a win and then go, have a little treat. And just waiting here for something to come up is just not nearly as good. Also, at first I thought we were up against a Christian. We were the faith duelist, but no. They're the faith duelist. They don't have faith, they have faith, whatever that is. I assume it's like faith, but with fundamental differences. Alright, they're starting off with Ra's Disciple, which lets them summon 2 more Ra's Disciple. So probably an Egyptian God duel deck. Because they only have 1 card in the extra deck, and I imagine it's Egyptian God Slime. Oh! Is that Jam Breeding Machine? Mr. Metal, you're gonna have to censor that. We can't show breeding on YouTube. Once per turn, during your standby phase, special summon a slime token. You cannot summon any monsters except slime tokens. So they've just given up doing anything except for that. For the rest of the game. That's just what they're up to. I guess we're setting this. There can only be one. What can I say? I could blow that up with Archfiend Eccentric, but why would I want to? And you know what? We're gonna flip this up immediately. Because I don't want them to have 3 monsters and then like no, they can't even normal summon Ra. They cannot summon any monsters except slime tokens. But they do get a slime token. Wait, aqua, water? Why didn't they do that? Oh, Ra's Disciple says you cannot special summon monsters except Ra's Disciple. So they turned off their own jam breeding machine with this, and the breeding machine makes it so they can't, like, this is not connected. There's a space here. Just while they have this, you cannot summon any monsters, period. They floodgated themselves. Somehow I don't think they thought this clever plan through. Battle phase, okay. They're battling in. Mimicking Man-Eater Bug says hello. I will become the Fairy Eater Bug. The thing is, this summons in attack mode too. This turn you could special summon Winged Dragon of Ra with Monster Reborn, ignoring its summoning conditions. You don't have a Winged Dragon of Ra. You have Sphere mode, but you can't summon it because of Jam Breeding Machine. Assault Beast. I mean, that does have more attack. Summon. 1550, 1900. Yeah, and even, I know they have Sphere mode, but it requires 3 tributes to normal summon to the side of the field. So I don't think they could even use that to summon it to my side of the field. I don't think they can Sphere mode while they have this on the field. Also, they have to summon in attack mode, and because it was summoned this turn, they can't change its battle position. I want to know if they're on like some 500 IQ play that I just can't comprehend, or what. Okay, we're gonna do this. Sorry, Mimicking Man-Eater Bug, you're cool and all, but I need to deal more damage. Why? I can't build Stardust Assault Warrior. And they're like,
oh hey, Brionic, would you mind putting this back into my hand? If you don't mind, if you could I get this back in my hand, please, please? I made a mistake. I kind of regret my decisions.
Huh?
Yeah. Well, you know, we take the wins where we can get them. The duality of man, like sometimes you fight Malice and sometimes your opponent locks themselves with one of the worst cards ever created. Holy shit. One more win and we get our delayed gratification. We get our 10 packs. We can open a whole ass like bundle of them, which will save a little bit of gems. But more importantly, see, the thing is, everyone keeps saying you need to open those packs as a bundle, because then you guarantee SRs and URs. The thing is, while there are some good SRs and URs in the game, obviously, you know, a lot of them are like archetype-specific cards that don't do anything unless you've got, like, 1, 3 copies of those cards, and 2, a whole, like, everything else in the archetype. So the chances that we'll get, like, an Ash Blossom or a Fenrir compared to getting a, I don't know, some kind of dogmat. Yeah, okay. Well, I could have made Crystal Wing, but now I ain't gonna. Instead, I'm just setting everything. We'll try again next turn. Yeah, they didn't chain it to the summon. They could have waited until I tried to do something. Ah. Splash Mage. I think we just do this, right, chat? Like, this seems like a pretty juicy Trap Tricks Trap Hole Nightmare. Alright, and we didn't even have to use our Dino-Micious.
Another one.
They drew another Maxi. Well, you know what they say. The time's gonna pass anyway. Okay, so they activate the TB11, and they activate the GWC. It's, you know, it's great that Max C kept this combo deck in check. You know, the problem with my deck is that it special summons too much, chat. Max C is there to punish me specifically. I wanted to make a 10-year-old Synchro monster, but that would have required me to summon 4 times, and that's unfair. You know, how's a little deck like Malice supposed to survive in a world where I could be making a Crystal Wing? Do they have any banished Malice cards? They do not. It's fine, we've still got other stuff we can do. How are they playing around Needle Sealing? It's like the worst draw in the deck. Why wasn't this destroyed? I forget that they have those effects because they never come up. Yeah, the links get effects if they point to malice monsters. Okay. Goodbye, little one. You've got to be shitting me. Well, I do have one more thing, chat. Activate Dinomicious. Banish this. Discard the Nidhogg. They activate the effect. We activate Divine. Discard the other card. We survive to fight another day. They still have 7 cards and we're top decking. But maybe we'll get Generator Boss Stage and they can't do anything. It looks as though they can do stuff. It would be funny if they missed and then sent all their hand cards to the graveyard and it was like, oh, okay, so now we're evenly matched. You know what? This would be the funniest time to get Boss Stage. Go ahead and let me see it. I guess that is also a 1-card combo, assuming I have... Yeah, I do have everything else. There's no way that this is like Imperm or anything, right? They don't have Imperm, they don't have Ash, they have Ghost Ogre. Well, I'll grab Assault Beast. If they can't do anything, next turn I can normal summon it. Maybe even with Plague Spreader. Link Decoder. And you're just doing less damage than you would have done if you had kept it. Alright. We're in this somehow. We're summoning... Behold, the Predator. And you're no Arnold Schwarzenegger. So let's attack over the Link Decoder. Let's steal the Link Decoder. And then we'll attack over the Mulch Army. But it only does 100. Our Link. This is peak Yu-Gi-Oh right here. You got... What is in your hand? What is happening? Is that game? Okay, they don't get to summon it. Alright, going for battle. 23. 24. Wow. I cannot believe it. Who would have thought that we would beat Malice? How did they what the hell did they have? I have no, did they give mercy on us? Where they're like, oh, we gotta go easy? Did they think they were fighting a little kid? What was that? It had to have been like Perulia, Fualos, Droll, Ash, Ghost Bell, Ultimate Slayer. Like, they just had to have no monsters. What a hell of a way. That's our 10th pack that we've earned, which means finally, after 10,000 years, we can open up some packs. 10 whole packs, and actually now that I'm looking at it, we don't save any money. So the only benefit is there's one guaranteed super rare. So, you know, if we get a super rare here that's amazing, maybe it'll be worth it. 10 whole packs. I mean, we got a couple ultra rares. We got a couple super rares. Let's see what we got. Grab a snack and lean back. One-time passcode, that's not bad at all. That's just a free level 4 monster. We'll probably play that immediately, actually. Tatsunecro, good for the zombie deck. If a normal summoner set monster would be used as synchro, one monster in your hand can be the other materials. If you do this, all the materials are banished. You cannot special summon except for zombies. Yeah, so you normal summon this, and then you can make a zombie synchro using this and a card in your hand, but it banishes it. Pretty good. Like, if we were to make a janky, like, Shiranui deck, I think that would work. Vision Hero Multiply guy. It's Hero Hour. You know, we have to get a hero. If you take damage, it's a Vision Hero, so if you take damage and it's in the graveyard, it goes to the spell trap zone as a continuous trap specifically. During the main phase, if this is a trap, you contribute a hero, summon this. If this is summoned, make a monster, gain 800. Okay, so not very good, but if we play heroes, we might put this in if it's janky list. Ixie Shift we already have. 3 Trolling Trolls. Sure are, Eddie. Jirak Impact. Control a dinosaur of 2,500 or more. Destroy all cards on the field. If it said, like, all cards on your opponent's field, or if I had the, like, field spell that saves me, maybe, but I don't. Exo Sister Caspatel, which is unfortunately not the good one. It's a pity that, like, she used to be so cool, and now she's, like, the director of the FBI, and just doing a terrible job. And what's this? Visa Samsara. This card's name is treated as Visa Starfrost. You can target any number of Visa monsters that are banished or in your graveyard or on your field. Shuffle those into the deck. Summon this from your hand. It gains 400 for every monster you summoned with a different original name. Use this effect once per turn. If this card is used as a synchro material, you could treat it as a non-tuner. So it is just a level 4 tuner that can be a non-tuner. Visa Starfrost. Probably not going to see much play. Okay, next pack. What do we got? Red Dragon Vase. If you control Archfiend, draw 2 cards. You can't normal or special summon the turn you use this until the end of your opponent's turn. Just harsh restrictions to draw 2. We got Despian Proskenion. 1 Despia and a light and a dark monster. If we were playing the fusion deck, we could probably put this in. This is a big dude. Granted, it takes a lot and we still only have 1 Despian monster, but if we can make it, then we can make it. During the main phase, target a fusion, synchro, Ixie, or link in your opponent's graveyard. Banish it or summon it to your field. If this destroys a monster by battle, inflict damage equal to that monster's attack or defense, whichever is higher. Yeah, it goes really hard, especially with the 1 Despian I do have that summons itself back when used as material. But it's still like, you gotta realize, with my deck, this is a 4-card combo. This is like, I need a fusion, I need a Despian, and I need 2 other monsters. So if I don't make it exactly first turn, I'm just like doomed. Here's our SR, Rainbow Bridge of the Heart, which is good in Crystal Beast, but we don't have nearly enough to actually make it work. Got Ambush Fangs, which is a Venom card of all things. Oh, another SR, Armored Ixie. Oh, I know this is played in the Armored Ixie package. Usually just as like an extra card to search. Target a card on a you control and an Ixie in your graveyard. Equip that monster from your graveyard as an equip spell. Change the equip monster's attack to that attack. The equip monster gains this card's attribute. At the end of the damage step, if the equip monster attacked, you can send this to the graveyard and attack again. Probably not worth it unless I get a whole bunch of Ixie stuff in the future. We got Yosenju number 3. All we need is a million more Yosenjus. You got the Book of the Law! And Parametal Foes Melcaster. That's a good metal foe. We just need a dozen more metal foes. I mean, it'll be good in the Pendulum Slop deck. Still got a lot of stuff to go through. We got Dimensional Fissure. I think that might be our 2nd or 3rd one if we want to go back on Floodgate Turbo. Granted, we'd want to wait until Malice gets out of the meta completely before we play something like this. Sambel the Star Bonder, another Pendulum. If you have a Pendulum with the same level as this card in your Pendulum zone, or destroy the other card and summon this card. Interesting. And then it's a monster effect. If a monster is special summoned while you control this card, special summon a monster from your hand with the same level as this card. So it's like level 3 pendulum support. And what's this little, he's like sending out a little guy holding like a question mark and there's Anubis dragons? I don't know what the Sambel lore is. We got a 6 samurai card that's not good. We got the Gaia the Fierce Knight or Black Luster Soldier support. We've got another Venus, might be useful eventually. We got another Feats of Strength. We got another Mystic Swordsman and Double Exposure. Target 2 level 6 or lower monsters with the same name. Their levels are doubled. At the start of the battle phase, you could target a Cypher monster. Choose one other monster on the field, its name becomes a, okay. So this is a Cypher card and not particularly useful. Okay, pack number 4, we've got Battle Wasp, Sachi the Ceremonial Bow. This requires an insect tuner, so we probably won't be able to use it. If it's synchroed, it's treated as a tuner. You can return a continuous spell, normal sum. Okay, so this is like a combo extender. It doesn't do anything unless we're playing exactly Battle Wasps. Maybe one day. Suijin, you know, if we get the rest of the Gate Guardian stuff, we'll need one of those. Mayakashi Metamorphosis. Discard a card, target a Mayakashi that is banished in your graveyard, summon summon it. Your opponent can't target it. Yeah, you need all the Mayakashis to play Mayakashis. New World Stars. While you control Visa Starfrost, the first time each monster would be destroyed by battle, it is not. During your end phase, if you control Visa Starfrost, target one monster in your graveyard, shuffle in the deck. Or if you control a Tuner Synchro, add it to your hand instead. And what is this? Just all the Tearlament guy. We got Cash Tiro over here with the red, and we got the Scareclaw looking at yeah, it's just okay. Not useful though, unfortunately. Phantom Hand, not good. That's our third Squire Saga, I think, which, I mean, we did get another zombie thing, so maybe we'll play more of those. Generator Boss Bite. Tribute any number of generators, then target an Ixie. Yeah, we don't have the Generator Ixie, so I'm not gonna bother. Invoked Agodes. This takes an Alistair the Invoker, which we do not have. Okay, pack number 5. Let's go Nine-Tailed Fox. It's real Pokemon hours these days. This card is in your hand or graveyard. Tribute 2 monsters. Special summon it. Only use this once per turn. If this card was special summoned and attacks a defense position monster, it does piercing. If it's destroyed, you can summon 2 Fox tokens. Not great. It is a decent zombie, so maybe in a zombie pile. Dramatic Rescue. It's an Amazonas card. Broken Bamboo Sword. Another Quandax. We already had one of those. Oshelion. I like the way this goofy little fucker looks. He don't do a whole lot. It's an alien card that's also not good. It's another Rocket Caliber. It's a level 4 tuner. I mean, maybe, possibly, who knows. And a Ninja that we're not probably ever going to use. Alright, pack number 6. We are getting Naturia White Oak. Was this a new one? Yeah, it is a new one. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets this card, send it from your field to the graveyard, special summon 2 Naturias from your deck. They cannot declare an attack and destroy them. I hate these things where it's like a card that's like, if your opponent does this specific thing that they have no reason to do, do this. If it said like, if your opponent attacks this, then it's like, yeah, they have to find some way around it. But there's no reason for them to ever target this card. And even if they do, it's like, yeah, you get 2 cards and then you just destroy them. So if they wait till their turn, it doesn't do anything. Mirror Resonator's not good. Time Thief or Regulator, if we get more Time Thieves. Prominence Hand, the lesser known of the 4 hand cards. If you control Magic, Fire, and Ice Hand, or Ice Hand, you could summon this from your hand. You got Infestation Terminus, that's an Illswarm card. You got the Super Heavy Samurai Soul Piercer, good if we get a million other Super Heavy Samurais. Okay, what's this SR? Necros of Brionac. We need a lot more Necros to make that work. So I was telling, like, most of the SRs you're gonna find are gonna be Archetype lock stuff that is not gonna be useful. Piri Resi Map. Okay, so this is a generic card that might be useful. The start of main phase 1, add a monster with 0 attack from your deck to your hand, but have your life points. Until the end of the next turn, after this resolves, you cannot activate that added monster's effects or cards with the same name until you normal summon that monster or a card with its name. I don't think we have any 0 attack normal summon. Wait, what is Psyreflector's attack? This does search Psyreflector, I think, or it might have 100. I feel like we might have something we can search with this. If we do, maybe we'll play it, but for a deck I think it's 100, damn. For a deck as weak as ours, I don't think there's any combo worth doing that's going to take half our life points. Maybe. That's something that might be useful in the future. Okay, pack number 7. Crack it up, crack it in, let me begin. We got an extra super rare in this, maybe, unless they're lying. Madolche Lesson, we need a lot more Madolche cards for this. Another Sea Stealth Attack. Perform a Pal Corn! Gentlemen! Corn! Because it's a unicorn, you see. During the main phase, if this was summoned this turn, target another Perform a Pal with 1,000 or less attack. Change it and this card from face-up attack position to defense position and add an Odd Eyes from your deck to your hand. During your opponent's turn, you can banish a Perform a Pal, accept Corn, and this card from your graveyard. Gain 500 life points. Not great. The Salamangrate, not an equip card, it's just a Salamangrate card, who cares? Dreamland. Yeah, that's also not great. Gravekeeper's Cannon Holder. Tribute a Gravekeeper. Inflict 700. Why would I want to destroy something when I could do... Okay, go, Ghost. If this card is special summoned, Target a Go Golem, special summon it. Mecha Phantom Beast Mega Raptor. When a token is summoned to your field, special summon a token. You can use this effect once per turn. This card's increased by the level of all the tokens. While you control a token, it can't be destroyed by battle. You contribute a token, add a Mecha Phantom Beast. Yeah, you need like a whole lot of those or another token generator. The Mecha Phantom Beasts were never great. I always wanted to make them work because they seem really neat, but they just don't. Also, we didn't actually get an SR. It went all shiny for nothing. Alright, we got Mermail Abyssokia. Target one Mermail you control, special summon any number of level 4 lower Mermails from your deck whose combined levels are less than or equal to the level of that monster, then send that monster to the graveyard. So she could target herself and summon another level 3. Maybe if we get like a Nephtabis or something. Gladiator Lash is a bad Gladiator Beast card. Twilight Ninja Jogan is a bad Jogan card, or bad Ninja card. Atlantean Pikeman is the strongest level 2 normal monster. I forget if we have another one of these. I don't think we have any level 2 Ixies, so it's not a good rescue rabbit target. But if we ever get like a rank 2 Ixie we really want to make, maybe this will be useful. Gammer, we already got one of them. Heroic Challenger Ambush Soldier. He's got one of them fold-out knives. He's like, hold up. I don't want to attack you, but I'll attack you. During your standby, tribute this card, special summon 2 heroics from your hand or graveyard. When you summon this way, you can banish this card, all heroics become level 1. Awful. Just dreadful. Just absolute garbage. Double hero, it's another hero card. And what's our SR this time? Necros of Unicorn. Alright, so we now have a Unicorn and a Brionic. I still don't think that's enough, but it's weird that we got 2, like, Necros SRs. Crazy. Unicorn is a floodgate. I think we have a Shurit. I guess we'll find out. Any Zemi day now. Not particularly useful. Infernoid Seismitas. Remember, we do have 2 Decatron. At the end of the battle phase, if this card attacks, you can banish a card on the field. Okay, so this isn't one that's worth stealing, unfortunately. Another Wicked. We got a Valmonica card. We need a bunch for a Heraldic that's not useful. That's like our 3rd Fuma Wave. We're gonna get another Necros card in here. Cursed Fire King Doomburst. That's just like word salad right there. I've never seen this card before. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, target a monster your opponent controls, it loses 400 until the end of this turn. You can use each of the following effects once per turn. If you control a Fiend Tuner, summon this from your hand. If this is summoned, target a monster your opponent controls, it loses 600. Okay. So this is good with like resonators, it looks like. But you would need to have like a level 3 resonator, at least for us, for it to be any good. Don't think it's particularly great. Okay, what's this one? Oh, it's a... I guess the theme for this 10 packs is Necros and Visa Starfrost. If a card on the field is destroyed by battle or card effect, and Visa Starfrost is on the field, except during the damage step, summon this from your hand, add a clear new world from your deck or graveyard to your hand. If another monster in your possession is destroyed by a card effect, except during the damage step, target one monster your opponent controls, destroy it, and if you do, this card gains attack equal to that monster's original attack. So I need to get Visa on the field, destroy a card, then destroy another card, and it will destroy a card. It's so ass. It's one of the worst URs. It's gonna be funny in like 10 episodes where this is like our main boss monster, but no, I don't think we're ever gonna play this. Okay, we got one last pack. It's a shiny, it's a UR. Will this be our salvation? Got a couple neat things today. Numeron Archive. This is a neat one. We do have a couple level 1 things. We've been waiting for a level 1 Ixie. Quick effect, detach one material. Your opponent randomly chooses a card in your extra deck. And if it is a number between 1 and 99, summon it using this card as material, but banish it during the end phase. Also, you can't summon for the rest of this turn. Treat it as an Ixie summon. It's a big gamble, and it's very silly, but it can allow you to get some, like, absolutely broken cards out sometimes. Memento Acheron. It's the big nose man. The big nose man. It's good for mementos. We don't have enough mementos. Aroma Garden. Good in aromas. We don't have very many aromas. Noble Knight Guala Chavad. Not even good in Noble Knights, and we don't have enough Noble Knights. Starry Night Sky. We need a bunch more Starry Nights for that. Subterror Behemoth Burrowing. Banish a sub-terror from your graveyard. Face down monsters can't be destroyed. If this card is destroyed by a card effect, add a sub-terror. Yeah, just ass. Just kind of ass. Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Hawk, another Fire Fist. We do have a lot of those, actually. Not enough to make anything. We still need the payoffs, but we got it. Okay, this is our last chance for salvation. What will the UR be? Hazy Flame Hackatrice, which is not only a bad card that we can't make, it's a UR we already have! I think one-time passcode might have been the best thing we got. I mean, we'll have to look. Maybe some of these will... No, the Piri Resi map is definitely more useful. These, maybe we'll have to look. This might be good. As someone pointed out, I was like, we can't make this without Alistair the Invoker. We can make it with the Mud Dragon of the Swamp, because that can change its name. But we would need to have another fusion monster on the field. So in that case, we would need to make a fusion, and then synchro a 6. And then we could make this, which has the effect to banish a fusion from the graveyard, and its attack becomes equal to that monster's attack. And if it's summoned, you could target a monster and destroy it. So it's definitely not worth it. Not in the slightest. This might be worth it, and just a bunch of normal and rare cards. A one-time passcode might go in. So yeah, you'll have to let me know. I think for the rest of this stream, which is not going to be that much longer, I'm going to switch back to the old way of doing packs. But let me know, if you preferred waiting this whole time and then getting a whole bunch of packs at once, I can definitely switch to it. I think the pacing doesn't really sit as well, and I don't think there's much advantage to waiting, because I don't feel like we got any more like URs or SRs than we normally do. But I don't always know what's right. I'm a dumb guy. From time to time. Before we get back into dueling, though, small changes to the deck. We've added in the one-time passcode just to replace a Photon Thrasher. I feel like this is superior in almost every way. It can't be used as Ixie material, but we barely have any Ixies. We do have one now, though. I did put in the Evil Swarm Nightmare, so if we happen to get this, another level 4 Dark Monster, or like the Phantom Knights or whatever, we can make this. Otherwise, the deck is pretty much the same. And I guess I should, real quick, while we're here, we do actually have quite a few Nekroz cards, including 2 Brionic, and one of the Colossalus, and one of the Ritual spells. But we don't have Shuret, and we're missing all the good Ritual spells, so I don't think we could quite make it work, but maybe? I'll mention once again that if you join the Patreon for just $1, you can get on my Discord. We do have a board just for people trying to brew stuff up. I do have a couple other ritual cards. I have like high ritual art, and I have like a smattering of Drytron cards. So maybe we could make a ritual deck work. Maybe even mix it in with some generators or something. I mean, it couldn't hurt to try. So if you're interested in that, consider checking out the Patreon, joining the Discord. If you're already on the Discord, we'll get to brewing. You know, maybe you could be in the next episode. For now, we've got about 30 minutes left. Let's jump back in and see what we can do with Generator Synchro 13.1. We're in Silver 2. What you wanna do? Silver 2. Gonna beat our opponent. Silver 2. What you wanna be? Silver 2. And I got 2. See, that doing anything for you? I got a little like the juices flowing or whatever. Also, maybe it's just me. It feels like we've seen Shureg a lot. I wonder if the anime is just really popular with silver level duelist, or if it's just a coincidence, or maybe I'm just noticing it weird. Either way, they let us go first, which kind of sucks because we don't have any of the stuff we really want to do. We're just setting Lost Wind and mimicking Maneater Bug, and hoping that that plus Baron Samodi over here will be able to do anything. Also, I've got pizza. Watch out, Shureg, you're standing on the invocation symbol. Alistair's gonna fuse with you. Invoke Tri-Brigade will never work. Okay, he jumped off it for a second. We're up against Branded, it looks like. They're going to brand us. Never mind. The activation of your cards or effects that include a fusion summon cannot be negated. Okay. Can add one Fallen of Albaz or a monster that mentions it. Okay. Question is this like a Dragon Maid deck that's just playing like the branded Lost to make sure that this doesn't get hit with like Super Poly or whatever? Not Super Poly, Solemn Judgment? Or is there some weird combo where like this plus a card in hand allows them to make like Albion and go through a branded combo? Soraneer and Parlor. Interesting. Xiao! Xiao! Fortunately, this... Why can't this be activated? Oh, when it's summoned. Okay. They are adding a monster that mentions Fallen of Albaz. Yeah, branded loss. It's when there's some... I didn't know it had the negation symbol up there. Like, during that short window. I think this is good, though. Like, they attack into mimicking. We flip up. We target this. They try to negate it. But because this deals with attack values, it can be activated in the damage step. So we should be able to negate the Xiao. What do they grab? Quem. And send Branded in high spirits. Okay, and this gains equal to the original attack. So even though I have the attack, this will be a very big bug. Behold my ultimate power, not a mimicking man-eater bug. A mimicking dragon-eater bug. Devour! Damn, they activating it. Excuse me? Excuse me? I guess I was wrong. I guess this can't activate. Shit sucks. I can't activate during the end of the damage step. That's so ass. Yeah, and I guess we'll do this now. We'll get rid of their Sorenir to get our Sorenir. What's up? Chungo. You want to redeclare? You can fight Sorenir if you want. He's pretty cool. He's not that rough. He got big rough hands, but you know, some people pay extra for that. Well, I wasn't expecting that, chat. But it came back. And I didn't get my lost wind back. I guess it was during the damage step. Oh, poop. Well, I don't have any good Ixies. And I kind of need to bait out them using this.
Huh?
What? Oh, okay. I mean, we take those. I'll take those. Sure. Why not? Oh, and that was a rank up too. I didn't even realize it. Hot diggity daffodil. Okay, well we're gonna get 2 whole packs. I think we're gonna save all the legacy packs for the end. We're almost to the end of the stream. We'll just do that later. Okay, 2 whole master packs. It's not as exciting as the 10, but you know, it's still master packs. Look, we got some more. It's also wind attribute. Is this the good one? You can normal summon a winged beast, reveal this in your hand, immediately normal summon a winged beast. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Dragon Maid downtime. Target a Dragon Maid you control and either return it to the hand to add another Dragon Maid or return it to the hand and return a spell trap your opponent controls. I mean, it's continuous. We need a bunch more Dragon Maids. I don't desire that card. Burger. The most American card. We got Arfaduder. We got another Crusadia Reclusia. We got Ritual Beast, Ulti Petadolphin. We're never playing Ritual Beast, not in a million years. And Necrogardna, fine card for 2011. All right, what's in our second pack? I'm not expecting any. We didn't like fight for that. You know, we didn't do anything spectacular or amazing. Our opponent just kind of like played badly and then surrendered. Okay, we're starting on this side, I guess, with Volcanic Scattershot. It's the first one. We still need 2 more and a way to send it. But eventually, we might have a board wipe. That's a good memento card. I think we've got 3 memento cards now. Just about a million more and we'll be great. Crosskeeper is another elemental hero card. Oh, Moon Mirror Shield, you say? Well, you're the champion of jank everywhere. We might as well play it, right? Like, we could put this on a whole bunch of shit, and if we're in silver or whatever, maybe they just can't get over that. It's fun. It's a funny little thing. We'll throw that in just for fun. Sure. We got another Chronomaly Globe. We got another Drytron bad card. We got a Marincess, a Sprin Girl. You can banish a Marincess from your grave, summon this from your hand. If it's sent to the graveyard for a water link, you can send cards from the top of your deck equal to the number of Marincess you control. Then if a Marincess is sent to the grave, inflict 200. A good card to have for Marincess, but we still don't have enough to play that deck. Almost. I mean, we can maybe play a package if we played like a water deck. And what's our last one? Sprite Jet. That's a pretty good Sprite card. If you control a 2, summon it. this is summoned, add a Sprite spell trap. I'll have to look at what Sprite cards we got. I don't think we have a starter or anything, but that might be useful. That might be useful. Let's go to the deck editor and see what we got. All right, small change to the deck. We're just adding the Moon Mirror Shield in as the 41st card. It's late in the night. I don't feel like trying to figure out what's the least best card to remove out of here. We'll just throw that in on top of everything. We have a Garnet anyway. Also, it is worth noting that while we don't have any other Sprite cards as terms of monsters, we do have Sprite Smashers and Gamma Burst, which we can search now off of the jet. So if we find any other deck that uses like level 2 monsters for whatever reason, or we get any more sprites, that might work. I mean, we do have a potential where like, yeah, we are playing Plague Spreader Zombie, so we could like summon this and search a Smashers, and then use the 2 dark level 2s to make a Djinn Buster, which is a monster negate on like a 1300 body, and then we'll also have the Banish. Like, that seems good, but we don't have any other, like, good level 2 monsters, and it completely misses synergy with everything else we're doing in the deck. But if we get another, like, good rank 2 Ixie, or we get more sprites, that could be a little engine that we throw in on top of everything else. For now, it's just the Moon Mirror Shield, 13.2, jumping back in. Oh, speaking of sprite, look at him. We got the blue right here. He's being blue dabba dee dabba die. And he's about to rank up into gold. Unless we can stop him. Going first. We have many go first hands that are really good. This is not one of them. This is about as bad as it gets, folks. You know what? You gotta work with what you work with. We're gonna summon that. We're gonna go Resonator. We're gonna activate Resonator to summon the Archfiend Eccentric out of our hand. Never mind. Well, they're down a card. Unfortunately, that means instead of being able to make the Muddy Mud Dragon, I guess Yugioh Predator has the most attack of anything we have. I probably shouldn't stay in this because we drew like both of these, which means that like not only do we have 2 bricks in hand, but now if we draw the Generator boss stage, those are bricks as well because they don't summon anything. But there's a chance that they bricked even worse. Alright, well that can immediately just attack over whatever we have and then search them a good dragon. And that's Fiendsmith, which is about all I need to see. Let's just go ahead and get out of here. We'll just go next. You gotta know when to go next. Well, another person ranking up. I guess everyone can rank up off of Hardleg Joe. Also, while this person doesn't have the Sprite mate, they are an elf. So, Sprite Elf? We're seeing all sorts of Sprite references, and there's no response. Alright, we got someone else ranking up. I guess everyone gets a chance to rank up off of Hardleg Joe. That's fine. You know, I'll be the stepping stone. I'll let people climb over me to get to higher ranks. Unless we get a really good hand. We didn't get a really good... Oh, well, okay. Let's go ahead. We're gonna P-scale this. Foolos. They'll get to draw 2, but I think it's probably worth it. Mr. Young, I believe the Killers made a song about you. He doesn't look a thing like Jesus, you know. But he does talk like a gentleman, like you remember. Alright, using Imperm on this. They're not the smartest player. So we're going to use Red Resonator. And we're going to summon the Origami Goddess. And we're going to start flipping coins, because, I mean, we're just going to use her as material. But maybe we can draw a card or 2 before then. Unless they've got something to say about that. Nope. Okay, and then we'll give them draw number 1. Go Muddy Mud Dragon. And then we will fusion into the Millennium Eyes Restrict. Get my face on. And then they max C. Okay, good. Yeah, you know what? This will be funny. Plus, who knows? Maybe they have another Imperm they'd like to... wait, yeah, they can activate another Imperm. I will consume the bug! 500 attack. So at least they can't run over me with anything. Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm worried I'll give them two cards and they'll be able to do so much. And fortunately, they discarded one instantly. Unfortunately, it looks like they're... Oh, okay. They'll activate monster effects. I mean, no, I don't want you to do that. I will take your Ryziel. It has become lunch. And there we go. Beating the Ryziel's as easy as that. This is why you read your opponent's cards instead of just activating things all willy-nilly. And with that, we rank up out of silver and into the ranks. Oh wait, no, they were on the rank up. We have not. We still need one more win. We've got one fine master pack. Oh, shooby-doo-wop, a shooby-doo-way. No shinies, but that's fine. There's some good shiny cards. This ain't one of them, but maybe in the future we'll get Scrap Soldier. Cannot be used as synchro material, except for a scrap monster, of which there's like 4. At the end of the battle phase, if this face-up defense position monster is targeted for an attack, destroy it. This card is destroyed by the effect of a scrap card. Target a scrap in your graveyard except itself. Add it to your hand. Awful. Just awful. Force Resonator is a bad Resonator that we already have. Break the Seal! You can activate one of these effects. Place 1 Break the Seal from your deck or graveyard face up on your field. Send 2 Break the Seals, including this card, and add 1 Forbidden One monster from your deck to your hand. If this card on the field is destroyed, reveal up to 5 Forbidden Ones in your hand. Return that many cards your opponent controls to the hand. If you had 5 Forbidden Ones, wouldn't you already have won? Huh. Weird bad Exodia card. I never heard about this one. Reaper Scythe, Dread Scythe. This is like almost impossible to actually resolve. Exterios Fang. When your opponent activates a spell trap while you control an Aturia and you have 1 card in your hand, negate it and then send a card. Unfortunately, the like Mole Cricket or whatever won't take the discard for this. You actually have to discard. Crazy Box! Well, now this series is getting crazy. This is like not the worst rank 4. If we had nothing else, like if early on we would absolutely play this. I don't think there's enough room, but maybe one of these days. And our last card is a Firewall Defensor, which is a great thing for the Cyberse Link slop. We still don't have a payoff for that, but maybe someday. Maybe someday. Let's get back into things. One more win and we get to rank up and we win the coin toss, baby. Okay. This could be the last duel of the night. We could be all done for tonight, and then next time we have to struggle through Gold 5. But I'm not thinking about that for now. We just gotta win the win. We just gotta get that's pretty good. That does just about everything. That does a whole lot of shit. Fuck. And then we do the thing with this. All we'll have is Dino-Mishis to protect the Millennium Eyes. That's perfectly fine, buddy. Use the effect. Summon this. Oh, I could have summoned Psy Reflector. And then Psy Reflector. Maybe there's a way to do both and get like a Crystal Wing and the other thing. I don't think there is. We do have the Dino-Mishis if they try to attack us. I really don't want to use the Psy Reflector. If we can get along with just this, then the Psy Reflector next time should be able to close things up. Uh-oh. Oh, you got both of them. Okay. And then set a card? And then send both for Doom Dragon? I mean, if you're just gonna Doom Dragon, like, yeah, I'll take that. I love having 3,000 attack. Oh, it's that Exodia fucker! Destroy as many cards in the spell trap zones, then equip 5 against... Uh-oh. Am I just dead here? Oh. All the spell trap zones. I see. And then it gains 2,000 for every card. Yep. Well, not much I could do there. Alright. High stakes battle. Someone's getting into Gold 5. And they're letting us go first. I mean, that is what we want to go. Could they be playing Sky Striker? They're decked out with Sky Striker stuff. Set. Pass. It is Sky Strikers. It's to summon Hayate. And they're not going to attack us. They're just going to attack directly. It's unfortunate. And they sent another linkage, which is strange. Oh, they already had engage. They just needed a way to get 3 spells in the graveyard. Multi-roll! Plus a free draw. Yeah, and then they Kagari, they get the engage, they go +2, they do this, we don't have any spell trap removal. I'm just surrendering here. I know what I'm beat. Another high stakes duel. Everyone is! And we get to go first of our own volition this time. Alright, we actually got into this duel. Last time it was a little messy. Wait, can I actually do the thing this time? Resonator, summon... Okay. Probably Tenpai, unfortunately. We might be dead either way, but Tikaboo might also save us. So, I think we're going to go with the one draw method. Going to normal summon this. Get the effect. Never mind, it looks like nothing ever mattered. They're just going to Ash Blossom here. Or Imperm. They could Imperm. Nope, it's Ash Blossom. Never mind, then. Yep, I'll just save this. Maybe next time we can do something with it. Okay, Tikaboo. You're going to have to get us out of this. I'm going to save the one-time passcode, because if we get any level 4 monster, then these two together make the relinquished card, the Millennium Restrict. Nothing really mattered. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters. No, nothing really matters to me. Wait, what, you're playing Go Second Ryziel? If they're building up their deck with a bunch of Go Second stuff, the Subversion might just, like, ruin their day. It depends how smart they are, and how much damage they get on board. Yeah, and Star means they can get the trap from their deck, too. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they just got everything. I just wanna win one more duel to round out the night so I can go to school. And by school, I mean to bed. Boom, boom. Because I will learn by studying the lessons in my dreams. A band said that. Comment in the comments if you know which one. It's not the one that our opponent is, because they're apparently Megadeth. Comment in the comments if you're familiar with Megadeth. They're one of those, like, bands where I'm like, why did you choose that person as your lead singer? Because they can't really sing all that well. I guess maybe it's a stylistic choice and they just kind of like want to sound like a guy who's kind of not really on tune or whatever. That being said, I do like Hangar 18. Hangar 18's a pretty good song by Megadeth. I think that's the only one I really like though. But if they've got an Omni Negate and a Monster Negate, oh, that feels unusual. 10 Ys were kind of supplanted by 10 Pies as like the best deck with 10 in the name. Did they mess up? I feel like they messed up there. Oh, okay. Well, things aren't as bad as I expected. That's very funny. That's a very funny thing that I drew. Okay. Pendulum Scale. Yeah, so they can target and negate, but here's the thing. What if we summoned this and we just equipped it with Moon Mirror Shield? What does this do? Oh. They're just negating it now? Okay. Weird. So we're going to Psy Reflector. We're going to use Psy Reflector. We're going to get Assault Beast. No, don't you Drollin Lockbird. No! You fiend! You absolute Schmeckledorf! Yeah, I think we saved the Moon Mirror Shield. No, because we gotta get rid of the Chi-Chow. Otherwise, they're gonna keep negating shit. And I don't want them to negate shit. Activate the effect. Oh, we can attack over it this way. Fly away, fly away, fly away, get fucked. Okay. I'm gonna save the Moon Mirror Shield. We'll have it for next turn if we need it. Wait for them. This is still negated. Wait for them to try to summon another worm monster. They still don't seem to know that this is negated. We're gonna activate it anyway. Why even wait? Please send a monster away. Do not summon any more worms. I will check to make sure that you have summoned worms later. Uh-oh. If that's Blackout, I'm gonna be in trouble. I can make a level 7 with Plague Spreader. Oh, okay. Never mind. Another one! I can't use, it's a once per duel effect, unfortunately. But I can do this. We're just gonna search it now. If we draw another one, then we'll have it. I'm going to normal summon the Curtain Raiser. They do not want to take the 2200 damage, so they will take less. Go to battle phase. Since this is the only monster I control, I still don't feel the need to use Moon Mirror Shield on it, because they only get one summon, and I don't think anything they have can beat over 2200. So we're just gonna pass. They're really scared of that curtain. Oh, hello, Ecclesia. A Sword Soul or Fallen of Albaz. Okay. If they have Fallen of Albaz, I may be in trouble, but they don't. They have Moye, which they can tribute off Moye to blow up the curtain raiser. Well, I mean, that's one way to do it. So is your tactic to just continually blow up whatever monster I summon? Well, that's going to be a lot harder for you going forward here, buddy. Yo. End turn. Did you draw a card? Generator boss stage activates. Summon Utgarde. Summon the tokens. And because I said a card, I'm not playing into Nibiru. This is exactly 4. Oh. That might be a little bit of a problem. I forgot. Yeah, I don't want to tribute myself. I want to attack for 2200. This ain't doing anything right now. That's a pretty good one. Let's go to attack. Battle phase. 22! Let's go. Did you draw another card? How dare you? I will get the Nidhogg. Summon tokens? Yes. 2 whole tokens. That will then immediately just get down to 1 token. Discard 1 card, summon that. And then you immediately don't summon a token because you can't. And you can't banish this because you can't. Tribute that with the field spell. I was going to get rid of this anyway. Because this one can use itself as material, but if I'm left with just this, it needs 2 in order to do anything. So this is still useful on its own. The other one is not. Attack mode. You'll be taking 21. That's unfortunate, chat. All my spell traps gone. Now they can do a whole bunch of shit. Potentially. I mean, if they hadn't wasted all of their worms destroying my, like, curtain raiser or whatever. I can negate a summon, though, so I mean, there's that. Yeah, and then... the worst part is, like, even if I flip this up, that's 25.50. I would be 50 off! Oh, but I guess if I flip that and then I summon Plague Spreader, that would be enough. And then Moon Mirror Shield just will have done nothing this entire time. But we don't need to! They surrendered! And we finally get our last win of the evening as we rank up from Silver 1 into Gold 5. Only gonna get more difficult from here, but let's go get our 2 Master Packs and like a million billion Legacy Packs. We've just been ignoring those this whole time. Look at it, chat! Breathe it in! 19 whole Legacy Packs! More than we've ever seen before! We can only do 10 at once. We're gonna go 10, we're gonna try to go in pretty fast. Go ahead and close your eyes, don't look, here we go! Ninjutsu Art of Mosquito Marching. Special summon 2 level 4 insects from your hand with the same level if summoning 2. If you control number 2 Shadow Mosquito, which we don't, so it's just an insect extender. Puppet Plant, awful. Discard it to take a warrior spellcaster. Knight of the Red Lotus, it's like normal monster support and not good. Fissure, classic. We already have one, we're not playing it. Flash Assailant. I don't know what kind of movement he's making. That don't look right. Some kind of weird, like, character action game. It's bad anyway. Maju Garzit. This attack becomes equal to the combined attack of the 2 monsters you tributed for it. There are certain situations where this has the potential to get, like, big, if you have, like, Rocket Arrow Express or something, but, not particularly good for what we've got. The Kick Man! He's gonna give you the kick! Solar Flare Dragon, very funny, can make a nice little lock. Maybe if we get another one and we find some way to summon 2 of them, we'll do it, but probably not. A Swan Apparition. He just seems like he doesn't even want to be here. He's like, oh man, what am I doing? Photon Circle. Any battle damage you take from battles involving this car is halved. Thanks. Noble Knight at Charge. Just another bad Noble Knight. It's a digital bug. Stuffed Animal. It sure is. 3-legged zombies. We already have 2 of these. Burglar. Now, why not like rat burglar or like cat bird something? This is not just a burglar, a sly rat. He will come at you with his huge left claw. Hyosube. This amphibian is strong on the attack, but leaves much to be desired while defending. Sure. Giga ga Giga Gigo. Chorus of Sanctuary, classic playground Yu-Gi-Oh card. Shield Spear. Target a monster gains 400 attack and defense. If you link summon a link monster, you can target one monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Most links just do this on their own now. That's just like every Cyber's card ever invented. Okay, we went through those fast. Let's get the other 9. Going in here. Part 2. Not Electric Boogaloo, that's overdone. This is part 2, The Legend of Curly's Gold. Behold, Dimensional Alchemist. He's got the V for Vendetta mask. He's Alan Moore Shitsu. You can banish the top card of your deck, and this gains 500 attack. Good in like GOAT format, I think, but nowhere else. Dark General Freed, can't be special summoned. Negate spells that target dark monsters. During the draw phase, you can add a dark monster from your deck to your hand, but this must remain face up. Just terrible, especially on a level 5. Lost Blue Breaker. I found him. He's right there. Loud Cloud, the Storm Serpent. They make a Mirror Masters around this guy. You summon him by banishing a fire and a wind, which made it seem like they were setting up some kind of like alternate chaos, like some kind of like elemental mix with fire and wind, and then nothing ever supported this ever again. Sonic Jammer. We jammin'. We jammin'. Your opponent cannot activate spell cards until the end phase of your next turn. Malice Ascendant. Cool art. I kind of like this guy. He's got like 2 scythes. If you wanted to hand him a hamburger, he wouldn't be able to do it. He can't even wield them because his hands are like handcuffed to his back. Really weird. During your opponent's standby phase, send the top card from their deck to the graveyard for each Malice Ascendant in your graveyard. This card must be face up. Dr. Cranium. When this card is destroyed by battle, pay 800. Add a psychic from your deck to your hand. Ground Spider. If you control this face-up defense position monster when your opponent normal summons, change that monster to defense position. Just awful. Putrid Pudding Bodies. Cannot be used as Fusion Synchro Ixie material. Unfortunately, they didn't put Link. They should have just put Extra Deck Summon. While this card is face-up on the field, it also can't be tributed. So you can't kaiju this. During your end phase, you can target one of your card in your pendulum zones, destroy it, and if you do, give control of this to your opponent. During each standby phase, take 300. So this is just like, it feels like it should have been a dust on. It's like, give this to your opponent. It's annoying. They can't do anything with it, and they take damage every turn. Not enough to be meaningful, but it exists. Clipboard Cephalopod. The Wandering Doom. This is like Skull Servant, but with fundamental differences. When are we gonna get like 500 cards that all synergize with the Wandering Doomed and have more effects if the Wandering Doomed is in our graveyard? Mon Larvus. Lude. We already have one of those. It's the Coconut Tree. Steel Ogre Grotto number 2. The Gross Ghost of Fled Dreams. Gross. Divine Dragon Ragnarok. Really cool name for a mediocre normal monster. Pyramid of Wonders. Zombies gain 200 attack. Ooh. Sealing Ceremony of Mukotan. Tribute an earth monster. Target 2 cards in your opponent's graveyard and banish them. Just terrible. And that's it. Not a single usable good card. Unless maybe we get more Cliffworts. Let's go open our 2 Master Packs. First Master Pack for defeating our opponent with the power of Floodgates. Flip it up, see what we got. Pulling those cards digitally. Ha! Crop Circles. It's a dumb alien card. I'm not even going to read it. Black Shadow Squall. That's a thing for Black Wings. It's not even good in that deck. Raiders Unbreakable Mind. This is always treated as a Phantom Knights and a Raid Raptor card. If you Ixie summon a Dark Ixie, target 1 card on the field, destroy it. If this card in the Spell Trap zone is destroyed, set 1 rank up magic. Yeah, it's not particularly good with what we got. We got another Awakening of the Ultimate Crystal Beast. Again, if we can get like 10 or 11 more good Crystal Beast cards, this might be useful. At the moment, not so much. Magic Cat. He's a cat with a little staff and a tail. Got different eyes and everything. A little vest. If this card is sent to the graveyard for a synchro summon of a spellcaster, return 1 spell card from your graveyard to the top of your deck. Yeah, not worth it. Valkyrie Chariot. We have several more Valkyries, but I still don't think we have enough to actually build anything. Once per turn, either target a fairy you control. Oh, it's a Union. Equip it or unequip it. When the equipped monster attacks, have it gain 500. Just terrible. Union's really good in real life, not so much in Yu-Gi-Oh! Gladiator Taming, another bad Gladiator Beast card. And Scrap Recycler. Not bad. If we have any machines that are good in the graveyard, this could be useful. It's just Foolish Burial for machines. Alright, we get 1 more pack for ranking up into Gold 5. Last pack of the evening, last pack of the session. Will this revitalize everything in our deck, completely shift the paradigm of what we're playing? Well, we got a second Clavicus that's actually pretty good for like the normal monster deck. Now that we've got 2 of them, we can play 2 of these and 2 of the worm, whatever it is, the mystery shell dragon. And not only is this better than some of the other normal monsters we're playing, but since we have 2, that means we won't run into that situation as much where the rescue rabbit is like completely dead. So that's actually a pretty good pickup. All right, next one, we got Celestial Sword Iatos. We got the Scythe last time. This is just as bad. We've got a dumb cubic card. We've got Big Bang Shot. It's like Vegeta, just like my Japanese animes. The equipped monster gains 400. If it attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing. When this leaves the field, banish the equipped monster. So the funny thing with this, I don't think it was ever used for like what it's kind of intended to do, which is give a monster 400 and let it do piercing. But there's this neat combo with, I think it's the Mist Valley cards that has 2000 attack. But it's like, in order to declare an attack, you must return a card you control to the hand. So you equip Big Bang Shot to one of your opponent's monsters, you attack, you return this to the hand, and when it leaves the field, the monster your opponent controls it was equipped to gets banished. Very funny, very silly. We won't be able to do that in our series, but, you know, Red Familiar, or as I call him, the Molten Cheese King. It's not good. It's for like Red Dragon Archfiend stuff. Another B-Trooper formation. I think that's our 4th one. Carrier Roid is a Roid, which is, I think at this point, like now that Arcana Force has consistency tools, Roid is probably the worst archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh! One of the worst ever built. And our last card, it's just a bamboo sword that we already have. It's not, okay, nothing great this time, but hopefully you enjoyed everything regardless. You know, you had a fun time. I'm gonna try to keep this short this time, but I always gotta remind you, if you like the video, make sure to like it. If you really like it, you wanna see more, subscribe. This is a weekly series, and it keeps going thanks to likes and comments and stuff by you all. It's your comments that keep me motivated to continue. That and the Patreon. You know, if you really like the show and you want to show your support for it, you can donate to the Patreon. There's a link down in the description. You can also just Google Hardleg Patreon. I'll show up. Really easy. Even just $1 a month would help. Any amount you can give would always be appreciated. Otherwise, I'm gonna get headed out. Until next time, good luck and have fun.